Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Thank you for your patience, guys, here between movies. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Vencabot. Pizza and a movie, Cary Grant, triple feature action. My name is Dave. I'm joined on the mic by my friend Kaiju. What's up, Kaiju?
What's going on, guys? Let's make noise and touch boys, or however the saying goes.
I love it. I love both those things. So we are moving to our second film in our Cary Grant triple feature. Now, neither me nor Kaiju and most of the chat are totally, we're totally unfamiliar with Cary Grant. And we just watched His Girl Friday. It was a very chaotic comedy movie, and I liked it. What are your thoughts on it, Kaiju? Yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed it. Again, I said before that I'm not going to put it in my favorite pizza movie films of all time. I think that, it was sort of static the way it was shot. I like to have films that are more, imaginative in the directing. We'll see how Penny Serenade compares here. But after this, we're watching a film called Charade. So right now we've watched His Girl Friday, 1940. This is 1941. This is a year later. This is in 41. And following this, we're doing a 22-year jump to 1963 with Charade starring Audrey Hepburn. But I think I'm about ready to get started here. You ready to do this, Kaiju?
I'm ready to hit play whenever you're ready.
All right, here we go. Let's do it on 0. Let me get my mouse here. Okay, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Sorry. Sorry.
I'm always cutting people off, dude.
No, I fucked up. Can we start again?
Oh, yeah. Let me rewind it here. We can see the Olive Films logo twice. All right, do another again. You want to count to 0? Give me the 0.
Yeah, 0.
Give me the 0. I've never done it before this way. It'd be fun.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 0.
There we go. All right, guys. Olive Films. These guys restored this film. They did a bang-up job as well. The last film was from the Criterion Collection. Guys, I love that public domain films are, freely available. I love that we can watch them together here. I love that you can watch them on archive.org. If you guys are so inclined to own a physical copy, definitely support Criterion, because we haven't watched so many other films in this channel, and they do really great restoration work. They're just awesome stuff. Huge respect to them. Okay, Penny Serenade with Beulah Bondi. What kind of name is it? Yo, Kaiju. You ever heard anybody named Beulah?
Ironically, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Who do you know named Beulah?
I have a client of mine that I work with whose name is Beulah.
That's amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. That blows my mind. Who else in the chat knows a Beulah? The story of a happy marriage. God, this looks amazing. Like, it's high def as fuck. For being, 80 years old.
I don't think I'm hearing any sound on this.
That's weird. Maybe raise your volume a little bit. I heard music. You didn't hear the intro music?
No.
I hear music right now. We might need to, why don't we take a short break here, guys, and see if my friend Kaiju can get his sound working. I'm going to pause this.
Let me just open it. I'm going to open it again here. Sorry, dude. What second are you at?
I am at 128. We can start over again, dude. I'd be happy to. It's a beautiful intro. I'm going to go back to second 0 here. We'll watch the Olive Films logo for a third time. Just make sure that you've got audio before we do that. If you don't, maybe try a different media player.
Yeah, I got audio. I used a different media player and I got audio.
Okay. So I'm on second 0 now. I'm gonna do a countdown to 0. Do you want me to 3, 2, 1 you in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right. Sorry, man.
Oh, no problem, dude. Not at all. It's live. That's how
I don't know what happened or why it had no sound.
Shout out to fucking software. It always fails. Welcome aboard, Neon. We're starting, dude. We're literally just starting. This is Penny Serenade. We just finished watching a film called His Girl Friday. It was pretty cool.
Okay, yeah, I got sound.
Excellent. Oh, for the record, I hear no echo as well. I forgot to mention that last time. Your audio sounds great.
Thank you. Just tell me if you end up hearing an echo.
Yeah, I will. It's Penny Serenade with Beulah Bondi. Whose name is Beulah?
Thanks, Brian. I'm glad to be here. I love Vencabot.
Dude, I love twitch.tv/Kaiju is Dead Guy. I see his clips on the break screen all the time. It's a great channel.
Thanks for the plug.
I'm glad you've been streaming again lately. I know that, again, life it's tough to find time to stream. I know as well as anybody that it's tough to find time to stream.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of streamers go through times where they're, on hiatus or they come back or they have to take time off. But Kaiju's been streaming a little more.
Definitely every Friday, at least. Every Friday we play Super Turbo and a bunch of other old fighting games.
That's amazing. Was that a sock there? I guess it's a baby sock or something. I don't know if
I dig the vinyl album.
Oh, that's old school as fuck. I learned about that literally last night about vinyl albums. Apparently this is where the term album comes from, like a musical album. When back in the day, you could only fit 1 or 2 songs on a record, so they had to give you a literal album.
I'm leaving.
Julie.
Will you go down to the station and get me a ticket on the 11 o'clock? And cash that check for me? Smith will do it for you. Then I'd like you to drive me to the train.
Julie, you'd better think this over.
I love her cloak, dude.
Thinking it over, Applejack. Been thinking about it for
I'm
days.
telling you, women need to dress like
You
this
and Roger have
again.
been married a long time.
But we don't need each other anymore. When that happens to 2 people, there's nothing left.
Damn. More divorce? This is the 40s. I didn't know it was even a thing back then. Everybody's getting divorced in these films. Who's keeping the kid? So Apple says he's gonna cry for sure. Dick's probably gonna cry as well. That's what she said. Sounds like she's seen it before. Maybe it's a sad movie. I thought it was supposed to be a comedy. Maybe I'm wrong. I really don't know. Look at those shoulders, dude.
Yeah.
The fashion back then was so
padding.
godlike. Japan? In the 40s? They're traveling to Japan? They're weebs? Kaiju, they're weebs from the 40s. Copyright strike incoming. Yeah, they're doing it, but get on board, dude.
Uh-oh.
Horror movies?
Start over.
That was like us just now. So she's having a flashback here, I think. Ukulele lessons. 6 for $10. That's a bougie ass place. Oh, maybe it's the same record. Maybe she must have heard this record or something.
It's the same suit he was wearing in the last film.
You're like a plaintive melody.
Jeez, look at those eyes. That's a crazy eye, dude.
It's like my fucking brother.
That never lets me free.
Maybe you're related to Cary Grant, dude.
For I'm content.
No
The
way.
angels must have sent you.
I don't know where yet. Something about him looks like my brother.
Just for me.
What can I do for you?
Oh, the record department.
They're right here.
It's kind of awkward.
How about that one up there, that book?
Beethoven?
Yeah, it's the furthest one, you see.
It's number 7.
She wants her to turn around.
Hey, keep it down.
Come on, dude. Just go talk to
No.
her.
Who plays the sheet music here?
I do.
Oh, you do that?
This is dope
Would
as
you mind
fuck,
playing that for
Kaiju.
me, please?
Certainly, I'll be glad.
I'm into it.
Look at this old-timey record store. She plays the music so we can hear, so we can like sample it. Like, what? That's godlike.
Look at the loot.
That's straight up. That's definitely a lute or a mandolin, dude. Or I got those are ukulele teachers, right? So I guess that's just a shape of ukulele.
Tune, isn't it?
Looks like a lute, like you said.
I beg your pardon.
It's one or the other.
It's a new tune.
I didn't hear you. Yes, it just came in.
Dude, she's glowing, dude. It's love. This is
Be
Cary
nice
Grant
to
for the
dance
feature,
to.
dicks.
It is.
Well, all these films I have
What's on
Cary
the
Grant
other
in them.
side?
Well, it's another new one.
Would you mind playing it for me?
No. This way.
That dog is creeping me out. I thought it was real at first when I first showed it. I was gonna make her play all this music? Wow, that's hilarious.
For I'm content.
This is before we had e-girls, guys.
You
You had to go to an actual physical place and meet a woman. What time to be alive? What's your question, Dark Rider? What's up, dude? Yeah, boot camp. I already ate that pizza, dude. I'm mad full. Okay, but this is not who she ends up with later. We know that.
Good night.
Night. Buy a flower, mister.
Aerith. 7 remake. Yeah, I can't read that, Dark Rider. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're kind of busy here.
I'm going this way, honest.
I'm going this way too, honest.
Flower girl, best girl. No cheesy crust this time, boot camp. Also, my favorite pizza place was closed, unfortunately. I had to go with my backup, which was nowhere near as good, but it was still pizza. Pizza is tasty. That's a fact.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I live here, that's all.
Oh,
Well, night.
good night.
You guys introduced, right? You guys traded names?
Oh,
Phone numbers?
Do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
Guess not.
Have you got a Victrola inside?
Why, yes, of course.
Would you let me hear this one? Otherwise, I'll have to take it home and imagine how it sounds.
Don't you have a machine at home?
No.
Well, why on earth did you buy 27?
Wow, she's not too bright, is she? Yeah, you're right, Brian. Even bad pizza is still pizza. It wasn't even that bad. It was just average. My usual place is godlike.
Hey, Vega, just a heads up. I might have to leave suddenly.
Okay. That happens sometimes.
I'll let you know if that's the
Thanks,
case.
dude. Appreciate that. It's a pretty cool shot. I like
That
this,
is a cool shot.
I like this theme of, like, music and the romance together.
No, it's just a memory.
She's quite a bit older now. Pretty convincing effect. So it must be an old boyfriend, I guess, huh? Because, again, she's now, like, getting divorced with this other random dude. She's playing the memories. So glamorous. Oh, wow. No way, dude. They're godlike whistlers. Look at that coat!
Damn.
She out here fucking flexing on people.
What are you thinking about?
That's our song they're playing. At least that's what you said when we were dancing. What are you thinking about?
Just wishing. Wishing I could be with you every day like this.
So smooth.
I wish every day could be a holiday like this. Maybe never have to go back home, never have to go back to work.
Perfect, wouldn't it?
I wonder how long they've been dating now. Got fortune cookies in the 40s? Didn't know that. What?
What's it say?
Oh, nothing. It's silly.
Come on.
Oh, no, really, it's silly.
I would have ate that shit.
Oh, those things are a lot of bunk. They never come true.
He doesn't want kids.
Thank you, thing.
What a fucker!
Oh, beat it.
What a little fuck.
You don't like kids very much, do you?
Oh, I like them all right, except when they're pests.
They're always pests.
What does it say?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing, nothing.
Come on, tell me.
Ooh!
The switch.
The old switcheroo.
Same thing. Oh.
Unromantic.
Unromantic. What's up, Ash? Welcome aboard. What a cookie.
I thought you said we were going to have the place to ourselves.
Oh, well, just the ocean.
There were
The
craze
beach I
back then,
couldn't
dude.
get.
Come aboard, Dane.
Say,
Hey, look,
you're
Chief
all
Jones.
right. 2 or 3 more lessons, you'll be able to swim.
So, okay.
You can
All
almost
right. Her
float
coach
now.
tripping me out, Kaiju.
When your arms are holding me up.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Her
You're
coach
safe.
tripping me out. Is that a... I think it's a towel.
I think it's a robe.
See, at first I thought it was like a coat. Robe would make sense, but they're on the beach. Is she wearing like a towel?
I don't know. know what it's
Is that what? It isn't really what a robe is, right? It's like a.
Towel robe combo? I don't know.
Either.
Must be getting late. Let's get dressed.
Oh, no, there's plenty of time.
I'm
No.
thinking about that last train home. Come on, Roger. Get dressed.
All right.
Come on, Roger. We ain't married yet. It's 41. Put your damn clothes on. Nobody getting frisky, dude. Better put a ring on that shit.
I don't know, man. I waited almost 15 years till I got married.
Let's go. Sometimes that's for the best. Every person's different.
There's that big shot reporter of yours putting the paper to bed.
Oh, there's no sentiment in newspaper business. New Year's Eve just like any other night.
Wait, he works in newspaper as well? Is it the same character canonically? This is his backstory.
Joe Carter here yet?
Is Louis?
Joe.
Nah, it's like Louis' brother.
Yeah.
Hi, Joe.
Hello, Elmer.
Just off the boat.
Oh, sick.
Has he phoned yet?
It's a beach covers his
Besides,
apples.
it's none of your business.
Well, you don't have to bite my head off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. You'd think the big lummox had phone or something.
Well, he said he might have to go out on a story.
Yeah. Julie, has he ever said anything? You know what I mean about said anything?
Hmm. No, not right out.
Oh, that's what I thought. Men never say anything right out. You gotta drag it out of them. The things a man will do to keep from getting engaged.
What's this guy doing?
Applejack!
He's creeping.
Gee, let me take your
Did they call him
things.
Applejack? That's all that's sick.
He put them someplace.
Look at that
The way the girl
haircut.
takes his coat and hat and all
I
that.
don't belong here.
Well, of course you belong here. Didn't I invite you? Come on in and meet some of my friends.
Yo, that guy's haircut's fucking
Is
godlike.
there a drink in the house?
Right off the boat. That's what the bootlegger
Shit, that's
said.
me. Is there a drink in the
Say
house?
what boat?
Well, what boat would you like? We have all the labels. Come on, help yourself.
You?
Never use it.
Damn.
This boy's going in. The party hat's Ash, so strong.
You know, this party might turn out all right at that. Where's Roger?
I thought maybe you'd know.
Pretty crazy about that reporter, aren't you?
I'm sort of fond of him.
That's bad. I hate to see a nice girl like you get mixed up with a newspaper man. Gosh, you never know what they're up to. They can get away with anything and alibi they're working.
Gee. Exposed the dude.
Of course, a lot of fun ducking around interviewing chorus girls and all that sort of thing. If you're single, it's swell. If you're married...
Applejack. Listen, don't worry about me. I don't need any advice. I've never even thought about getting married.
No fooling?
No fooling.
Well, I've been worried sick.
About what?
Well, I've been telling him for 6 months if he didn't keep away from you, he'd find himself married.
Wow. Self-incrimination. Apple says, be a skinny young white woman in the dream, Dix.
Oh, Applejack.
You shouldn't call her a beach. She just, you don't like her. I do. Wow. Beach cover. It's not really
Julie.
nice.
Julie, I've got to talk to you right away.
Oh, hello. When did you get here?
I want to talk to you. Excuse me.
They got the bedroom, dude.
Listen,
Some things
important.
never change.
Where can we be alone?
Oh my god!
Alone, I'm having fun.
Look at all these guys necking.
Pushing me around all evening. Now put it.
Oh, shit. She's been about to fight in the bathroom and watching him smoking a cigarette.
That's what I'm saying.
Bring him
These,
in, pal.
all these characters.
It was a better time.
Now we do all this stuff on fucking RuneScape.
Now, don't be angry, Julie. I'd have been here sooner, only a lot's happened.
It's a fine time to come to a party just before midnight.
I know, darling. I'm sorry, but I've had a million things to do. Now, wait a minute, darling. I want to get this straight. I want to tell you everything. Julie, I've had a real break.
Spit it
Flynn
out.
quit his job over in Tokyo. He's our Japanese correspondent. He got fed up with the assignment or the weather or something. Imagine the spot they left the paper in. Only one man in the Orient, and he walked out on the job. Oh, Donnie, you're cold. Here, put this around you.
Just excited.
He's a weeb.
Here we are.
You're going to take his place.
Well, that's what they want me to do. I've got a ticket here for a train that leaves at 3 a.m. Gets me to San Francisco just in time to catch the next boat for Yokohama.
Well, how about her?
I can't believe it yet, Julie. Imagine them picking me.
I hear they masturbate to cartoons out there.
You have ability. Anybody can see that. You're going, huh?
Well, that's what I want to talk to you about, honey. It's a good salary, 2-year contract, and I'm more or less my own boss. It's the kind of opportunity I've always wanted. So look, dear, I was wondering...
Listen, little boy. Of course I want you to go. That's what's worrying you. Please don't think...
No, I wasn't worrying about that. I knew you'd want me to take the job, sure. But...
Julie, let's get married.
Let's get married right away tonight. I'll be able to send for you in 3 months. I'll have the money then.
3 months? Why the rush to get married now?
Well, do you think I'm going to let a funny little redhead like you run around loose here? Or some other fella came along and... Oh, Julie, I've got to have you.
This is so romantic. This movie fucking rocks. I like this more than the last one already. But they're running money matches in the bathroom pretty much, dude.
Is it till death do us part?
Till death do us part.
Let's go! Easy! Happy New Year, guys! Happy New Year!
Everything's all set. I got a cab waiting. All you have to do is sign the license. Happy New Year!
Get some easies in the chat, please. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Shiva Jones. Happy New Year, guys. There they are getting married. Shotgun wedding.
In sickness and in health,
Sickness.
to love and to cherish,
To love and to cherish.
till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
Is that your birthday, Ash? New Year's?
Oh, we made it.
Well, goodbye, Applejack.
Bye, boy.
Keep an eye on Julie for me.
I sure will, boy.
His name is actually Applejack. That's so sick.
Take good care of her.
I will.
Goodbye, honey. Goodbye, darling. Excuse me a minute.
Wait for me.
All right.
You're one of those, huh?
Roger, I can't say goodbye.
Yeah, you are, sir.
Thank you.
Going by boat to Japan, guys. 1940. Wow.
Just see you later.
That guy looks really
Anything I
smart.
can do for you, boss?
How soon does the train pull out?
About 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you.
She's gonna get stuck on that train.
Well, Mrs. Adams.
Mrs. Adams. Sounds strange, doesn't it?
Not strange. Sounds great.
Does sound great, doesn't it?
Yes, darling.
So romantic. Who's up, mutant? So romantic. That's not a new year. Apples get married, get wed, get
Something
hitched.
about a train. I don't know whether it's.
You'll
the
sleep
way
well,
it
dude.
looks
I heard there was an
or
amazing
it smells
event.
Or what it is. Always makes me feel I want to be off somewhere.
You guys must be exhausted.
I know. I always feel the same way.
Oh, Roger. I wish this was our honeymoon.
Oh, I do too, darling.
It's a cool shot. How do they place it so you can see them through the door like that? It must have been very a lot of setup for that.
Promise me something, will you? Promise me never to take it off.
I'll never take it off, no matter what happens.
Apple's already crying. Shout out to Fight Kid, guys. Fight Kid for
Not
the
enough
future.
time to see. I told you.
Maybe you're right, but I
The
think it's...
train's moving.
Oh, it's a train. I thought it was a boat. I'm a dumbass.
Well, he's taking the train to the boat, I think, right?
Okay, she's gonna have to take the. I don't think she's gonna go to Japan. Do you think? Or she will? Lily Loeb.
All right, right now he's taking the train to San Francisco. He said.
That snow ain't real. I live in Michigan, all right. I know what snow looks like, and that ain't snow. That's too heavy to be snow. Guy has a godlike coat. I just love looking at all the fucking old clothes in these movies. Be safe, girl. Hey, what's up, decoy?
There's that shot again.
Yeah.
That transition.
It's kind of like the theme of the movie, I guess. She's kind of remembering through these albums, this music. Now she's in the far future with a failed marriage to somebody else, I guess. We're gonna learn why she's with somebody else.
Maybe each record's gonna be an ex-husband. I don't know.
Hey, they didn't get to meet again. So they're in Japan together. Yeah, he sent for her, right? Like he said he would. So it's maybe 3 months later.
They got the stereotypical rickshaws.
Yeah, I got the rickshaws. Like, he's living in I guess it's 1941 this film comes out, and she's looking back in time as well. So it must take place in, I don't know, the 1920s? What a traditional abode he's living in.
Roger, I didn't expect anything like this.
I think it is, Brian. Didn't they show the guy earlier? That's supposed to be him, and he's supposed to have, gotten all dumpy. Tico, you've been subscribed for 32 months? 32 months?
It's about 7.
a long time.
Oh, Hannah saying.
How do you do? Well, hello. Hello. Hello.
Aw, look at the little Japanese kids.
Hello there.
Don't be touching people that ain't your kids.
Hello. Hello.
That's adorable, but I'm confused.
Children.
The servants' children. They live here.
I thought you didn't like children.
Who, me? They're all right. Come on in.
He lives in a fucking castle or what?
He said that he didn't mind them, or he likes them, just not when they're a nuisance.
Yeah.
How can we afford it?
Oh, now don't be so practical when I'm being highly romantic. Nothing's too good for my little wife. Let us see this. Come on.
What's up, Katie? I heard you did really well in the tournament, dude.
It's beautiful.
What's up, Katie?
Oh, you are sweet. But I'd have been satisfied with anything just to be here.
Oh, I know you would, darling, but only the best for you. Come on, we have it upstairs to this.
So she smells like that, guys? I need a girl that smells like she's a dog, like her teeth like this.
Japanese word for bed, believe it or not.
That's right, you wrote me so Japanese.
Okay, says I didn't win, but listen, I'm happy to hear that, Katie. I'm sorry to hear you didn't win.
Perfect.
You deserve it more than anybody I know.
Simply perfect.
You should win every
I thought
tournament
you'd
you
like
partake in.
Hello, fella.
Oh, maybe you're right, Brian.
Well, Roger, are we going to keep it? I mean, stay here right along?
Why, certainly, it's yours. I bought the lease from an American that went back. I got the lease, the furniture, 2 servants, 3 kids, a cat, and her kids, all for 2,000 yen.
2,000 yen.
Out here buying people, dude.
How much is that?
Oh, about $1,000.
$1,000.
Dude, the yen was strong back then.
How in the world did you do it? I mean, get the money to send for me and buy all this, too.
Well, I got an advance.
Advance.
Oh, I work with the Yakuza
An
now.
advance on my salary. Well, everybody does out here. Only the other day, a fellow down at the office was saying he wished April was here.
1941, $1,000 translates to about 18,000.
Advance on my December salary.
Maybe he's not too wise with his money, huh? He's just nervous
now,
about.
darling,
It's just spending.
you're not going to be one of those wives always worried about money, are you?
Oh, no. No, only...
Besides, you forget we still got the inheritance.
Yes, I know.
Uh-oh.
But, well, I sort of hate to start off in debt. Especially
You've
if...
got a lot to learn about the Orient.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Headbutt this dude.
Remember this?
She saved that? What a
sure, it's one of those
weirdo.
fortune things you got at the beach. Well, fancy you keeping that.
They're not always the bunk. You said that.
Did I say that? Well.
Sometimes it's like wishes, they come true.
Well, sure they do. Certainly.
She's a weirdo. I want to have a baby. Been married for like a few months. You guys met for the first time in like forever.
Well, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you write me?
She's pregnant?
You don't like them?
I don't like them. Well, of course I do. Why would I have 3 of them running around the... And this will be our own. An American kid. Our own.
What?
Gee, that's great.
Oh, Roger.
She's gonna have a baby in Japan.
I'm so relieved.
OG Weebs.
Dual citizenship.
Little redhead.
Oh.
Aw, so sweet. She's stuck in Japan, says Dix. Of course she's disoriented.
Really?
Oh,
Husband
Dix.
must be rich man.
That's good.
He's either rich or...
Wow, look at that fucking dress she has on. Jesus. Looking straight out of fucking Neo 2, dude.
That kimono game.
Definitely out here appropriating culture. I respect that. Smash and grab. But seriously, that is a beautiful, beautiful dress. An American Kid in Orient. I can't wait, honey. I can't
What
wait.
makes you so beautiful, huh?
Roger, how'd you get off so early?
Come on, let me see you. Well, if having babies makes you look like this, we better keep on having them. How do you like it?
Oh, Roger, I adore it. But why all this today? This isn't my birthday.
Oh, it's a souvenir. It's a souvenir of your stay in Japan because, darling, we're leaving.
What?
Leaving Japan?
Mm-hmm. Now brace yourself for good news, Mrs. Adams, because good news is what I bring. We now belong to that class of society known as the filthy rich.
What?
Roger, the inheritance.
Yes.
You got it.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice.
Ah, it's wonderful.
Yeah, now you see, you didn't believe me about it, did you?
No, I didn't.
Isn't it great?
Thank you for the dolly. Thank you for the ball.
Oh,
Wow, that's
all
adorable
right.
as fuck.
I'm teaching him to be a first baseman.
That's
Now,
adorable as fuck.
paragraph 2. Mr. and Mrs. Roger Adams, socially prominent young couple, plan to take a trip around the world.
The paper's sending you.
No, I've quit the paper. We're going to have a last fling before we settle down and become good old American parents.
But Roger, you just didn't give up your job on the paper for no reason at all.
Oh, darling, this trip's an inspiration. Do you remember the honeymoon I promised you? Well, we're going to have it.
Yes, but things are different now. We've got to think about the baby.
Well, that's just it. As soon as the baby comes, we won't be able to go anywhere. Besides, I want our baby born in the USA. Then we can
He's a
get to work and
maniac.
start that little paper.
Well, but a trip like this costs a fortune.
That's the lore, Brian. Cary
Did you
Grant
get
brought
more
baseball
than
to Japan.
20,000?
Well, no, as a matter of fact, we didn't get the 20,000. We sold the property for cash and got 13,500.
Well, can you take a trip and buy a paper and all that on 13,500?
Oh, don't forget there's still lawyer's fees and deductions, stuff like that.
Well, just how much did you get, Roger?
I'm trying to tell you. After the deductions, we got 10,000.
10,000.
I
Roger.
still got a couple of thousand in bills around here to pay.
Then you really only got $8,000.
Come on,
Yeah.
lady. You guys can
Well, did
survive.
you ever have that much money in your life?
No,
Well, then what are you squawking about?
I'm not squawking. I just think you're acting like a child.
You're
Thinking about the future. You rush in and pack up your things and give up a perfectly good job. No grown-up man should act like that.
All right. I thought the trip would be a lot of fun for you. If I'd known you were going to feel like that, I wouldn't have planned on it. That's all right. Let's forget it. We won't go.
Come on, Roger.
I'll go in and arrange for the packing.
No, forget about it.
Damn. She want to stay in Japan, dude. Can you blame her? She want to become a mangaka. That was her dream. Ah. What's that sound?
The fuck?
Oh shit! Look at this effect! Oh no!
You locked him out, you dumb bitch.
It's just as safe out there, or safer, looks like. Whoa! Jesus. Holy fuck. Tone says here, damn, I just wanted some smokes. Why is the National Guard 3 blocks from my apartment, huh? Where are you at, Tonebox? Dix says, now BB dead. No, Dix!
That might be why I have to leave soon.
Oh, right, you live over there in the LA area.
No. I'm more in the Bay Area, but there's 2 cities over. They started getting fucking stupid, so.
Now I've got some good news for you. I'm letting your
And
husband
I
ski
gotta
today.
commute 3 cities away, so if there's shit going on,
Make you feel better?
I'm gonna run into problems.
Gotcha.
I've had my hands full keeping that boy out of here for the last couple of days.
Okay, so they're all still alive. In Wisconsin. She's popping off out there. Imagine Wisconsin.
Hello, darling.
Hello, Roger.
Well,
Sweet.
You alright? You alright, girl? How's the BB?
gee, I've been miserable not to be able to see you, honey. Well, I've had a chance to do some serious thinking, dear. I've been scouting around the nearby towns, trying to look for that little newspaper, you know. No more silly ideas like traveling around, darling. You were absolutely right about that. I think I found it, honey. It's a little town just north of here, a place called Rosalia. Did you ever hear of it?
Baby cart.
I'm confused. I thought they were in Japan.
I'm confused too.
Well, it's pretty nearly the kind of place we wanted. There's a fellow who owned the newspaper's been kind of letting it go to seed, but we can make something of it. And best of all, darling, we'll have a home of our own. Something we can always call ours. And if I can make it go to the paper, I'll be able to get you anything you want. Yeah, I'll be able to get you furniture, car, clothes, everything.
Special delivery.
You know, it's strange, Roger. But I can't get myself to care about those things now. They don't seem important anymore. The one thing I've really wanted, I'm never going to have.
Oh man. No babies, dude. So they escaped the destruction and boat back to the U.S., huh?
But then she went into the hospital
Yeah,
afterwards?
that's what I'm confused about. Maybe the doctor's doing a checkup, see if she can still have kids?
Or maybe after the hurricane they boated back there and then she lost the pregnancy once they got back there.
Maybe. Yeah, that could be.
I don't know. It wasn't really well put together, that scene.
I'm inclined to agree. God damn it, Stevie Jones. But that's all, folks.
Oh, that's frightening.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's kind of unsettling. She's a cold woman now, guys. The one thing she wanted has been taken from her. Nothing left to lose now. Nothing to set her heart ablaze, Apples. All she wants is their baby, says Apples. The crying goose. Dude, can we, like, escape the baby imagery? My wife just had a fucking miscarriage. We walk in, there's a fucking baby thing on the door. Go straight to the baby's room.
And here's the room where I keep all my baby skulls.
Yeah, that's where all the diapers are. Just a room full of diapers.
I've collected them for years.
Trying to tell us here the house is not exactly top of the line.
Well, besides that sticking door seems pretty dope to me.
Yeah, it slid, but it got stuck though is the thing. That's kind of a cool idea though. I would still have doors like that. How because they got stuck?
Well, what do you think of this one, Skeeter?
Quite an improvement. Gee, Mr. Adams, I'd like to get a job with a live wire outfit like this.
You would?
Child labor?
All right, Skeeter, you've got one, and a permanent job, too.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
It's perfect. You're too young to join a union. I'll hire you.
I'd say, maybe he's a delivery boy. Okay, so now he owns the paper.
Applejack Carney.
So he hired his boy Applejack to work for him now. Guys, should I change my name to Applejack?
Applejack!
Howdy, Big Shot.
Hello, fella.
How's the old married man?
Well, you had me worried. I thought you were going to let me down.
So this is the fastest growing little newspaper in the fastest growing little town in the West.
Certainly.
Now that's the bulletin for this. What you got here?
It's all new makeup. What do you think of it?
You can't spell for fuck.
Printed in code.
Code? No, the linotype machine is stuck. Why do you think I sent for you?
Applejack,
Miss Julie.
am I glad to see you. Come on up and help me fix the bathtub. You're just in time.
Wait a minute. Let him fix this first.
All right. The newspaper always comes first around here.
So they live around
Come
here
on.
and also do the newspaper. That sounds kind of like fun.
What have you been feeding it? The switch on?
Yeah.
He's a wizard.
Now, where's that bathtub?
Applejack's godlike. They're newsies apples. So 2 back-to-back films about the newspaper. Cary Grant working at a newspaper. I think J-Bone's making a MLP joke. I knew a fine old chap once, David Applejack Hernandez. Got a good ring to it, dude. Got a good ring to it. How about Apple Bot? Make your move, Applejack.
Hello, Applejack.
How's
I
the
didn't know you
time?
were busy.
No, I'm not busy.
I'm just
Just been thinking about
being
fixing
moody.
up this old storeroom.
I just wanted to show you a new ad we got from the telephone company.
Well, that helps, doesn't it?
Sure does. You know, if we keep on, we'll be able to pay the paper bill next month.
Roger back yet?
No, he's still out running down subscriptions. Said he might not be home until late.
Oh, well, come on then. Sit down, Applejack. We might as well have our dinner.
You might as well, that's what I'm saying. He's a fine young man. Feed your boy. Guys, I ship Applejack, whatever her
Julie.
name is.
We ought to have a kid around this house.
Shut the fuck up, Applejack.
Thought you knew about that, Applejack.
Oh, sure, I know about that. But I'm talking about adopting one. Sure, you can get some pretty good ones that way. You know, I'm an adopted kid myself.
Aw, he's got a
I
personal
know
story.
that's not much of a recommendation, but I didn't turn out so bad. Besides, I know a lot of regular kids that wound up in jail. Miss Julie, I wish you could have seen some of those little sons of guns I used to room with. They were the cutest little rascals you'd ever want to look at.
How do you know? You were their age.
I don't think Roger would want a child that way, Applejack.
Lady
One that
asked him.
wasn't his own.
Why not? See, he's no sucker. He don't want to gamble. Well, how do you know what it's going to be like if it's got to be your own? This way, you just walk in and help yourself to exactly what you want, and there's no guesswork.
Makes sense to me, dude.
You know, I've thought a lot about that.
He's selling me dicks.
I want one. Roger was so disappointed when I just haven't had the courage to...
Miss Julie, do you want to know something? He's all for the idea. Only a few days ago, we were working together, and I was talking with him, and
You were talking to him about this?
sure, he's all for it.
Well, why didn't he say something to me?
Because you guys are married.
He was afraid to say anything to you. He was afraid you might have some fool notions.
Silly notions.
No, I said fool notions.
If he only knew how many...
Guys, communicate with your spouses.
The very idea. My own husband talking about things like this with the printer.
Press manager, please.
All right, the press manager. Are you going to be the mother?
No, I just thought I...
Fine thing. When I get my hands on that fella.
Hello, what's going on? A fight?
Kissing my wife, Applejack?
Hello, Roger.
Not yet.
Roger, once
Oh,
you look
shit.
at that new ad, would you come downstairs?
Oh, Roger, wait a minute. Applejack. Why didn't you tell me
Tell you what.
what you and Applejack have been talking about?
Miss Julie, I told you in confidence.
What were we talking about? What did you say to her?
You know, about the...
He told me.
Told
Use
you
your
what?
words, people.
Well, you know what we were talking about.
What were we talking about?
Roger, if you wanted to adopt a baby, why didn't you talk to me?
Yes, you should have told her by rights in the first place, Roger, not me. I'm not going to be the mother.
Wait a minute. Did you tell Julie I wanted to adopt a baby?
Well, I hinted at it. I tried to break it to her gently, and she...
Oh, you told her?
Yeah.
Roger, I'm so glad you feel that way.
Yeah, she wants it even more than you, Roger.
Well, if that's the way we all feel about it,
And I like it, too.
I suppose it's settled.
Uncle Applejack?
Roger, I'm so glad. If it hadn't been for Applejack letting it slip out, I don't suppose I ever would have known.
Guess I'd better go fix that press.
Yeah, you fix everything else, don't you?
Didn't do so bad with the bathtub.
Applejack's MVP in this movie, guys.
Well, Julie, what do I think of it?
That's what I'm saying, Brian. Communicate with your wives. Look, Diane.
When you get to this place, don't get enthusiastic right off the bat. You know, don't just rush in and grab the first kid you see and go nuts about it.
What makes you think I'll grab the first one they show me? I've been doing the shopping in this family for some time now. I just don't bring home anything.
Oh,
So
you
it's
came
a
home with
quality,
this tie,
dude.
did you?
Oh, it's nice. Everybody's wearing bow ties.
Yeah.
I have your letter here. 2-year-old child, blue eyes, curly hair, dimpled chin, sweet disposition.
Dimpled
We
chin.
prefer a boy.
But we'd like to look at the girls, too.
Oh, now, Julie, you know we agreed on a boy.
Well, it won't hurt to look, will it?
All right, we'll look.
Shopping for babies, dude.
Now, what can
That's
you
what I'm saying
show us?
to you, Jones. Kids ain't groceries.
Well, this is the administration building. We don't have any children here.
Oh,
at
they
all.
groceries.
Oh.
Hashtag kids are groceries.
Everybody wants blue
Get it
eyes,
trending?
curly hair, dimples, sweet. Everybody wants a 2-year-old child. Will you tell me why?
Well, you see, in our case, that would have been the age of our own child if...
Oh, I see.
Anyway, when they're 2 years old,
You
they're
have to
more or less
squeeze them to
housebroken
know
then,
that they're
aren't they?
ripe. Right? You gotta find the soft
Well,
spot on
not
the back of their
always.
head, Brian.
Squeeze
It's like a
them.
peat.
Hope you have a good night, Austin. Welcome aboard, dude.
At the
Oh,
moment,
Sarah.
we haven't any children available at all. There's a long
What?
waiting list. There are 3 applications for every child.
Well, Lord in their
If you get one
town.
within a year, you'll be lucky.
What?
A year.
What are you talking about?
What? You mean to say we might have to wait a year?
Well, after all, real parents wait almost a year.
Well, yeah, certainly,
No, but you see, we've waited so long already.
No, you
I know,
haven't,
my dear,
you
but you're
liars.
both very young. Then, too, we have to have time to make our investigation.
And adopt them all, shave their heads and force them to work on pinball machines the rest of their life.
You as prospective parents.
Or newspaper
You are
machines, I
about the
guess.
child.
Yep.
Naturally.
Newspaper machine, I'm sorry.
What is your
Pinball
business,
machine.
Mr.
Pinball
Adams?
machines. That'd be odd like that. How
I'm a
about that movie?
publisher. I run the Rosalia Courier.
Publisher.
I wrote a script about that. It
I
was
beg
pretty
your
funny.
pardon. Mrs. Green is on the phone. What shall I tell her?
That sounds amazing.
Oh,
I'll tell you about it later. It's pretty good.
tell her that we're sorry. But according to our investigator's report, we find that Mr. Green doesn't have a steady income. Later, perhaps if he finds himself better situated, we'll reconsider their application.
Ooh.
You see, it's not our aim to place our children in homes of wealth, but it's absolutely necessary for us to have the assurance that the adoptive parents are financially responsible.
Oh, sure.
I see in your letter that you live in the country. Good. I presume that
Good.
means then that you have a house and yard.
Well,
No, we don't have a yard. We live in an apartment. But there's a nice park nearby.
oh yeah, we got a swell roof too. We've been putting a fence around it, and I could build a slide in a sandbox. Well, as a matter of fact, the roof is better for a kid because then he can't get out in the street. You see? Look, it doesn't have to be a yard, does it?
No. But you have a separate room for the child, haven't you? That's very important.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yes, we have a lovely room. It's practically fixed up now.
Oh, well, that's fine. Now, about income.
Ooh.
Approximately, how much do you make a
Dude,
week?
this is a nightmare, Kaiju. I want to be in this room with this lady.
Well, I couldn't tell you offhand. I imagine about $100 a week. Of course, I'd have to look at the books.
Well, that's excellent. If you'll just take that application home with you, fill it out and mail it in to us so we'll have all the details. And then in due time, one of our investigators will call on you.
Oh, fine.
$100 averages about $1,700.
No.
I don't know why I'm
You just
interested in
drop
that.
in. That's our policy. You see, we want to find your house as it really is every day, not when it's fixed up for company.
Oh, I see.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Oliver.
Goodbye.
Creepy.
Oh, it doesn't matter if he hasn't got curly hair. It doesn't really matter.
Ooh, awkward. Disillusionment.
Hey, they're darn choosy if you ask me.
Why do you have to be a big shot?
When?
You know we don't make $100 a week.
You want the baby, don't you? If they can't prove it, we don't keep books.
We don't keep books. He's lying, Apples. Telling tall tales.
Hey, quit stalling. Get on with the cleaning.
Look, honey, left from the earthquake.
What, Japan? We better buy some more.
Uh-oh.
Surprise visit.
Let's go, Applejack. Do your magic, Applejack. Get us this
Excuse
kid.
me, lady. You should give a fellow a warning.
Does Mrs. Adams live here?
Yes, upstairs. I'll call her.
No, don't bother. I'm Miss Oliver from the orphanage. I'll find her.
Well, I don't think she's home just now. I think she's in church.
In church, this time of day?
Well, you see, she and Mr. Adams go there quite a lot. They just go there and sit. Fine people, the Adams.
Dude, Applejack, he's
clutching it out, but he's
got them covered.
She's playing music.
Well, I'm sure that she won't mind if I just look around a bit.
No, she won't mind.
Applejack doing his damnedest, dude. Well, I'd never. She's dancing to black people music. Oh, she got moves, dude. Okay. All right, Julie, I see you out here. Nah, that's hilarious. Let's dance, lady. Gonna hear the music?
Looked like she was
Dear Miss
about to.
Oliver, how do you do, Miss Adams?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Won't you sit down?
If there's a place.
Dear.
No, thank you.
You've come to see the apartment?
Big oof, Shiva Jones.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying, J-Bomb.
This is it.
Hey, J-Bomb should kiss
Not
this
very
lady.
neat
And
at the moment.
snap her out of
We're
her
cleaning.
stupid.
I see.
Isn't that a
That's
good
our little
look?
breakfast room out there.
You walk in there cleaning.
And
There's leaks.
you'll step right this way.
They're business owners. They're entrepreneurs, lady.
This is our kitchen.
This is just the start of their business, all right? They had to take a risk.
It's like, not now.
My husband's been meaning to fix this door for some time, and he's been so busy on the... And that brings us back to the breakfast room.
Look at her apron. It's so dope.
Could I fix you a
Okay,
cup
I'll
of
sign
tea?
off on it.
No, thank you.
I'll be leaving.
You spoke of a child's room. A lovely room.
Yes. Yes, that's over here.
Wow, it is really nice.
Nice enough, I'd say.
They got stuffed animals already?
Oh, this is sweet.
Wow, you guys actually do have a little bit of money. Okay.
Any child would be lucky to have a room like this.
Oh, well, I want
Dude,
you to see
fuck
our
this chick,
yard.
dude.
We're fixing that up, too.
Well. Well, hello, Miss Oliver.
Mr. Adams.
Didn't expect you. I just finished making it. Thought I'd try it out, see if it was strong enough for that 2-year-old.
I think I have a surprise for you. A baby came in yesterday.
Miss Oliver, you mean?
Here, come and sit down.
Thanks.
Maybe she's all right, guys.
That's the reason that we came around to see you sooner than we expected. It's a little girl.
We don't want a girl.
Gotta be a boy.
5 weeks and 3 days old.
That's
5
pretty young.
weeks.
That's what she wants, though.
Well, we did speak of an older child, you know.
You might have to wait a long time.
I don't get
After
that.
all, aren't you making too great a point of the child's age, Mr. Adams? Eventually, this child will be 2 years old.
But we don't know anything about such little babies.
Well, no one does until they have them. And this is such an unusual little baby. Actually, there's another couple who has first choice. Now, that's strictly off the record. But somehow I feel she's exactly the child for you. That's why I wanted you to see her first, and I couldn't resist giving you the chance.
Did you bring her with you?
Oh, no, she's in the nursery. You and Mr. Adams will have to come over to the city to see
That's
her.
weird. Somebody else has first dibs, but
What's
they're
she like, Miss Oliver?
giving these guys a chance to look at it. Seems like it'd be
Well-
very heartbreaking.
I can't describe her exactly.
Well, I think that she's willing to let it slide under the door, like
she's
to them.
like
Maybe you're right.
no other child.
Like
It's like no other child. There's gonna be something wrong with her.
Yeah, it seems weird to me.
But she isn't a boy.
But look, Roger, there's no harm.
2020, man, that could change.
If you don't like her, I won't say a word.
Well, what's the use? We don't want her.
Damn, it's harsh, Roger.
Please, darling.
Look into your wife's eyes,
Her to
bro.
look at her.
Can't say no to that. Her face is all blurry.
Oh, all right, we'll look.
Oh, that's fine. You call me up and I'll make an appointment at the nursery. I must go now.
One thing I've learned in these old movies, Kaiju, if you look at a woman's eyes and her face is all blurry, you know that she's the one.
Change your mind. You will call me up, won't you?
Yes, yes.
Look at those heels he's walking around in around the house doing some cleaning.
Please don't show her to that other couple until we've seen her, will you?
I won't, my dear.
The redhead Shiva Jones. The room changed your mind, Shiva, yeah. No, Apple. Apple's just sitting there just bawling her eyes out. Why can't I have these kids? I'll take that one and that one and that one.
There's a grip of children, and then they're trying to say there's no children available?
I've never heard of children referred to as a grip. But it is, dude. It is.
What's unusual?
I don't know from babies, Kaiju.
She's like no other child. That's why I want
Yes, you've said that.
This seems like a baby to me.
Like no other child.
Trying to brainwash me, lady? I don't trust no baby, dude.
Laugh of a demon's groan came out of its mouth.
Yeah.
Well, how about him?
Yeah.
This is a
fuck
day
off.
nursery. All these youngsters have parents. All except this lovely
Oh,
little girl.
so what are they doing here? I guess they're just like a place they all get watched, huh? That's what I'm saying, J-Bomb. I don't trust this baby. Just swap one out to his dicks. I'll take one of those ones you can give this one.
What a grip.
For your nursery.
For a girl, I mean.
Would you like to hold her?
Would I?
It's like a theme park for somebody like me. Just going around holding babies. Dane says now the catch on this baby is that it has a heart and eyes as black as coal. Such a sort of a curse situation. What a grip, Shiva Jones. What a grip of kids. It's like my heart hurt just watching this dude.
Its eyes rolls back into its head and its nose bleeds and says, "Hail Satan."
I hope not. That'd be a change of pace.
Well, you've had your look, dear. How about going back home?
Think it over.
Oh, she's yours, I guess. When do we get her?
Now, if you like. She's yours on a year's probation.
No?
You mean we can just walk out of here with her like this?
It sometimes happens that way.
No paperwork, no
We
nothing?
make sure that the parents and the baby are just right for each other.
Well,
We have no clothes for her. We don't know how to feed her.
such a little baby.
Well, Miss Morgan will take care of everything. She'll give you the formula and so forth, and then you can go downtown and buy whatever's necessary.
Yo, thanks, Miss Morgan. Wow, what a clutch-ass chick, dude. Shout out to Miss Morgan. That's a hookup. Can we get some literature? The instruction manual?
Thank you, Miss Oliver, for being so kind.
Oh, don't thank me. It just happened so. Perhaps before you make up your minds fully to take the child, you'd like to have me go into her history.
Yes.
I can assure you it's an excellent one.
Is she a princess?
She'll take a chance on us. We'll take a chance on her.
Goodbye.
Plot twist later, Kaiju?
Maybe.
Baby has a history? Criminal history? Oh, I kind of freaked out. This movie's kind of freaking me out. Apple is crying her eyes like she's already seen it. Dane says it's the hype. Adoption of the 40s is hype. I'm not sure hype is the word I would use. I would maybe say that it's ugh. Dane says, yeah, go ahead, take the baby. You want 2 or 3 more? We actually got a grip right now.
Wait a minute. Wait for that baby while I turn on the light.
Started a meme, a grip of kids.
Exclamation mark grip. That'd be sick. Baby was a monster in her previous life. Reincarnated like Boo. Yeah, maybe Shiva Jones. I really don't know.
Oh, I thought the baby was in his hand. I'm like, that seems unsafe.
Bro, just put your shit down and then get the light. What are you, an idiot? What is this? Goddamn Abbott Costello right now? Put the stuff on the floor.
Fucking idiot. Now you woke it up.
Her up, dude. Oh my.
Great.
Babies don't give a fuck.
Baby wakes up, all the pictures turn upside down.
Uh-oh. Take the baby upstairs, put it in your fancy baby bed. The one room in your house is actually decent.
Oh, God.
Dude, it's gonna wake up one way or the other. Just go up there.
Take off your shoes.
That's not gonna help. It's not what makes the sound. It's the weight. You dumbass.
Her feet are permanently stuck that way.
Dude, she's wearing her heels while she was cleaning the house. Alright, guys, here comes the stress, dude. I know we got some fathers and mothers we have on our channel here. I'm sure they can tell you. My friend Three Benjamin told me about his daughter wake up in the middle of the night. And all this stress, dude. I couldn't handle it. I would snap.
Yeah, kids aren't in my future.
I don't think I can handle it. I totally respect that. You're supposed to wear heels when doing house chores, says Ash. Is that true? What, to make you to work out your legs? Makes my calves hurt just thinking about it. I hate wearing heels. Helps you learn to walk in them, huh?
That's all right. Come on, let's go to bed.
I don't know.
What are you nervous about, lady? You don't just sleep on the floor. That's what I would do. I'm an idiot. So here's the documentation, here's the instruction manual here.
I don't think I'll go to bed. She eats again in a half hour. Directions say so.
I'll set the alarm. Come on.
It's only 9:30.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Turn the bed closed now.
Yeah, feed the baby that late? I don't know from babies, though. Probably nervous about the fact that crib is a bed with chairs around it, huh?
Turn it off. Shut it off.
You big dummy.
You never used an alarm clock before, dude?
You ever use an alarm clock, Spanka?
Dude, I never use an analog style alarm clock. I only ever used
just like an alarm clock in general.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been quite a few years. We always use the devices now, right?
Me too. I use my phone now, but yeah, I used to have a digital alarm clock.
Yeah, same here. They eat all night, huh? It's kind of like me then. Maybe I'm a baby.
You know what? I think I just figured it out.
What do you figure out, dude?
What's the matter with
Baby's deaf, huh?
You think she's all right?
Oh, maybe.
It just dawned on me. All this has been like geared towards noise, and the baby has not reacted.
Yeah. I thought it was supposed to be comedy. Maybe you're right. Maybe the baby's actually deaf.
She's certainly a good little baby, isn't she?
We were lucky to get her.
Ugh, it's all drooling and shit all over the bed. Gross.
You can see the soft spot. Where you can see the brain.
This is movie number 2, Katie. Up next is Charade from '63. It's in color, widescreen. Audrey Hepburn. Ooh, nice bed.
I dig the bed frame. Ah, god damn it.
So where's 3 Venge at? Relax, it's gonna be alright. You miss Hepburn yet, Katie? You big fan of Audrey Hepburn?
But do something.
Don't shake it.
He's just jiggling it, dude. He ain't shaking it. Come on.
What do I do?
Guys, can you jiggle a baby?
Well, do something. Can't you see the baby
I know
suffering?
you can't shake a baby.
Jiggle it harder.
She's being a whiny little bitch.
Hold on, don't just stand there. Do something.
You take her. You do something.
This is a real baby, and they're just passing it around like this.
Just give it something to suck on, dude.
Oh, no, I'm gonna get this all over.
Look at the moves!
He's got it.
Here we go. That's all I gotta do. Ooh, let's go. She even knows how to do it. See, I was thinking jiggle it. Just like, kind of like, I know you can't shake a baby, but I'd just be like, kind of like, you know. So it's kind of like.
Now it's gonna throw
Just
up on
wanted
him.
her daddy.
Make do the Bernie.
Do the Bernie.
That's what I'm saying. Applejack, he would know what to do. He's MVP. Did they swap for a fake one? Well, it's probably just all dubbed, honestly, J-Bomb, for one thing. Like, I don't think it's actually, the sounds we hear are necessarily indicative of it actually making a sound. Or not. What a nightmare. What do you do, right, Brian? He'd be like, just one bop, dude. Right in the soft spot. Fix it up. Exactly, yeah.
That one didn't make it. It fell off. Just tell him it fell off the couch.
Damn. This movie's kind of a lot emotionally. Just staring at the baby all night, huh?
I'm not a parent, but call me crazy, but I'd be afraid to fall asleep next to an infant like that for fear that I'd roll over and crush it or smother it.
Yeah. Is he late for work or what? Oh,
He's gonna go check the schedule, I bet.
He's gonna go check the baby and see it's not there. He's gonna flip out.
Yep. It's true to the knots.
Oh no. That's what I'm saying, Katie. This one hurts my heart, dude. This movie is crazy. Katie knows what he's doing. Alright. I'll make that new command, guys. What should the command be for that?
It's God.
Goo goo. This is before we learned all the baby tech.
Baby! It's gone! The baby's kidnapped!
Right now he's like, how did it get to the bed?
Ah, jeez, Julie.
She was lonesome, so I brought her in here with us.
Don't ever do that to me again.
He loves that kid, dude. Babby? Yeah, I like that one way more. Image mark Babby.
Morning, boys.
Did you say good morning, Louie? Bro. This is fucking sick!
What are you trying to do? Shut it off! Now, what are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get your crummy paper out. That's what I'm trying to do.
What's the idea of waking the baby up?
What baby?
My baby.
Your baby?
Yeah. Came last night.
No fooling a baby?
Yeah. What your baby? Quiet! Oh, come on, I'll show you.
Come on, I'll show you guys. Check out this baby I got. Hey guys. You guys want to see a baby? That's what I'm saying, Dix. Now that they both like the baby, pretty sure something's gonna go wrong. Bless RNG in the chat, please, guys, for this baby. Ash, please, bless RNG. Shiva Jones, please. Alright, let's see the damn baby. We came to see the baby.
Can I help?
No.
Oh, maybe you're right, Brian. Honestly. So Brian suggested maybe she knew the daughter would be good for them because it wouldn't be annoyed by the printing press. Maybe. Yeah, because maybe it's deaf, like Kaiji pointed out. Look at this goddamn apparatus they got. What the fuck?
I mean, they keep giving these subtle little hints. Example, that guy's cracking nuts in the background right now, and the baby's... You know, they keep just dropping little things like that.
It's a pretty subtle hint, dude.
No, thanks.
I hope you're right, Katie. I'd feel a lot better to know that if that was true. They have a hella real baby for these scenes. It's definitely Baby the movie. Just straight cracking nuts. Before you had Game Boy, Kaiju. Just straight cracking walnuts. She tried to tell him, Shiva Jones, but they were like, nah, fuck it. Like Dane pointed out, fucking adoption's too hype in the 40s. They couldn't tell those guys that the baby's deaf. Yeah, they'll figure it out.
They really gonna go through this whole scene of changing a diaper?
I kind of feel like there's some fucking straight up baby fetishism, dude. Like, this is just like, you know, for people to watch that are like, you know, for women to invite their boyfriends out to. This is definitely like new parented porn.
What the fuck is she doing?
Well, she lifted it up, stripped it of all his clothes. Maybe she's gonna bathe it.
Is that what that is? Is that some sort of bathtub?
I don't know. It looks like it's made of cloth.
And everyone's gonna watch? I don't...
It's the 40s, dude. There's ceremony.
Nothing's the matter.
The baby washing ceremony.
She gonna drop it?
What's the trouble?
I can't do anything as long as you're sitting around here watching me. Get out. Go on, get out, all of you. What do you think this is?
Come on, guys. She's a new mom. She's flipping out. Applejack, you stay.
I'm afraid I'll drown her.
Oh, no, darling. No.
Aw, that's so sad. So sweet.
I could drown in that much water. Here.
Cheer up.
Let's go, Applejack. Hashtag fucking Applejack, dude. Exclamation mark Applejack.
MVP, Applejack.
He knows what he's doing, dude.
Come to Uncle Applejack.
Applejack's gonna give you a nice bed.
He just said it!
Yeah. Show him how it's done, bro.
Give me that wash rag. Huh?
Applejack. That's what I'm saying, Katie. Have they tried not being scared?
Someday your Uncle Applejack teach you to swim.
Oh, Roger, I'll never be able to do that. We'll have to give a bath.
Sure you will. I'll take it easy, darling.
All you got to do is decide who's
Did you say
boss,
take it easy,
who
dog?
is.
That's what it sounded like. Take it easy, dog.
Well, did you ever learn to do that, Applejack?
My sister had 4 kids. She took 2 and I take 2.
Applejack's a young fucking guy, dude. That's what I'm saying, Shiva Jones. Applejack's the best. I'll make her do it. That's what I would do. I'm stand behind you, now you do
Where's
it.
that towel?
Fucking babies, dude.
Where's the talcum?
Here.
Okay, just sprinkle a little fucking Parmesan on this thing. Give a little baby massage there.
Coochie go. Coochie go.
Baby's like, all right, I get it.
What?
It.
Oh.
Yeah, this is definitely like a movie like you would watch and then walk out the theater and be like, let's have a baby. The baby has no core strength. The guy's doing fucking sit-ups. No, Brian, no. She's not doing
You can hold
the
this a minute without dropping it.
Oh, sure.
Just passing the baby around, dude.
Here, give it here.
I forget whether...
Yeah, watch carefully, lady.
Now watch this closely.
Boom. You guys watching? All right. I'm with you so far. Okay, I'm still with you. Okay, got a pin, looks like. Oh, the legs go through
I'm a
there.
one-pin man myself. Here you are.
Okay.
Jump right in there, Peanut.
Well, none of them know what they're doing, Ash. They have no idea how to handle a baby. Never had one before. I wouldn't know what to
You
do.
better write all that down because I might get a better offer.
I'd hold it like this if I were them. I'd be like, baby in both hands. Isn't it weird, Shiva Jones? They just have like a pin in the diaper. It seems dangerous to me. But what else would you do, I guess? How many times did Carrie drop the baby during production? I hope never, Apples.
And baby makes three.
Okay, it's old enough you can shake it now. You can do more than just jiggle it.
She has got your smile, Roger.
Oh, sure, she's good looking.
Still sorry she wasn't a boy?
Huh? A boy? What do you mean a boy? Shh, don't let her hear that. You wanted a boy, I didn't. Boy.
It's like, man, fuck a boy,
She's a
dude.
girl, aren't you, Trina?
Okay, coming back in to check on him. She's like, have you guys noticed she's deaf yet? And they're like, oh, that explains a lot.
Oh, Roger, be careful now. Hello?
That was cool. Baby acting. She's like, what?
She can sense when there's demons near.
Come in. Thank you so much for letting us know you were coming this time.
So what's the backstory with this baby lady?
Hello, Miss Oliver.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Adams?
Trina, this is your fairy godmother, Miss Oliver.
Say hello, sweetheart. Yes, she's not very timid, is she?
I can plainly see that she adores her father.
She means everything to us.
She might got a cold.
Yes, you do. Everything.
When are we going to get to own her outright?
You go before the judge, the 27th.
27th, huh?
You'll want to see these charts, I suppose.
Yes.
So how old is this baby supposed to be? I guess a year now? She's on probation for a year, they said.
A year and 5 months or something, because they didn't adopt her at 5 months?
Yeah.
5 months, 7 weeks, or 5 months, 4 weeks, something. I don't remember.
Yeah. So it must be like a year and a half old.
The final papers.
Or 5 months, 7 days, something like
These are the
that.
same questions that you answered last year. We just want to bring them up to date. Now, let's see. Religion?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was 5 weeks.
Same.
Yeah, you're right, Dixie.
Oh, it's 5 weeks?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It was hella young baby. That's an adorable ass baby.
Age?
I'm not even a friend.
1 year older.
I have that. Profession? Still publisher, isn't it?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Oh, right, the income!
Income?
No!
Income?
Well, you see, Miss Oliver,
None.
None?
They don't look like they've been struggling.
About to say, what do you mean none? Y'all holding up all right? How do you pay for this fucking slide and shit?
How do you keep the electricity on?
Oh, that's the way it is in the newspaper game, Miss Oliver. Especially when you're starting one of your own. You have to close down once before you really get going.
Oh no.
It's only temporary. I'm having a jam in my wholesale paper mill. First thing you know, I'll have it humming by the 27th.
Unless they've been living off their inheritance that they got.
That could be too.
I'm sure you'll find a way, Mr. Adams. But you and I have to prove to the judge that your income is enough to take care of Trina.
You know we'd give Trina everything she needed, Miss Oliver, no matter who else had to suffer around here.
I realize that.
No! The year of probation. It's a curse.
Well, I must go now. That's all we can do today.
Could I drive you to the train?
No, thank you. I really like to walk. This country air is so fresh. Goodbye.
So clean. Maybe he's kind of thick, Katie. That's what I was thinking. This baby's well fed for them having zero income.
Battle X. She doesn't want us to have Trina.
Yes, she does, darling.
She's gonna help you guys. You guys gotta fucking help, you know?
Yes, she does.
That fucking bunny doll's got like. How about that, Brian? Yeah. It's like, how you gonna pay for gas, dude? Katie, they're doing all right, dude. All right, they're just, you know, going through the entrepreneur struggle.
Applejack will hook you up.
I understand. Again, I guess I'm not really much of a, you know, like a social engineer. I really don't understand how poor they could be. They got a pretty nice place, all things considered. Hey, look at this fucking baby's duds right now. I had duds like that when I was a baby. I wasn't decked out with those fucking kicks. Look at this baby's kicks. The baby has a sneaker habit. How do they pay for that? Yeah, that's true as well, Katie. That's true as well. And you missed the intro, I think, Katie, where they explained this guy has an inheritance. But I got the impression that that would be already pretty well used up by now. Maybe not. Maybe they really are still living on the inheritance. There's that too, Dix, but they kind of implied earlier that even then they weren't making a whole lot of money with their newspaper. Seems that way, Ash. We don't know that for sure yet, though. Here's what I don't get, dude. What's this fucking probation? Oh, no. They're going to the courthouse, I think, Ash. To go, you know, argue their case. I'm saying let them keep the baby, dude. And then check on them every month or so. See how the baby's living. No, maybe nothing's wrong with the baby at all, Dix. We don't really know. The baby has a mysterious backstory. We don't know yet. I don't think it's death. I think they would have noticed that by now.
Better prepare your facts. Option proceedings. The Adams case. What? The Adams case. Oh, yes, yes. And if either one or both of you gentlemen conduct yourselves like you have been doing today, I'll hold you in contempt. The both of you.
Oh, he's salty already, dude. He's in a bad mood. Little do they know that baby became LeBron James.
Oh.
That'd be sick.
Baby's in my chair.
Oh, this is the child in question. Let me see.
Income zero. What the fuck do you mean, income zero?
baby's adoption
The baby's
papers
dark, mysterious
here.
past, Tone Box.
I see that you have no income at present. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is this, Miss Oliver? You know, this case should never have come before me.
Well, Your Honor, I feel that this is a special case. I've kept hoping until the last minute that Mr. Adams might be able to resume the operation of his paper or get a job. But unfortunately, he hasn't been able to do either, so I thought that
Well,
in this...
under these conditions, I cannot grant the adoption. This child will have to revert to the orphanage.
Oh, my...
Will you draw up a chair, please, while I prepare these release papers for you to sign?
Don't sign it, dude. It's your kid.
It's just a matter of routine.
Just tell him I've been taking care of this baby for a year. Look how healthy this baby is. Look how thick my baby is, dude. I'd get a fucking tape measure on his fucking thigh. This is a well-fed baby.
If you please, Your Honor, it can't just be a matter of routine for people to have their baby taken away from them. This child is ours, Judge.
Those are the requirements of the law.
Yes, but you see, we've had her since she was 6 weeks old. It just doesn't seem reasonable that we should have to give her back now to strangers.
Mr. Adams, you're not here to plead your case. You've had the regular opportunity to prove your fitness to provide.
I don't think that's true.
We are fit, Judge, if you just look at the record.
Without any income, I have no alternative. Didn't you make that clear, Miss Oliver?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. But I thought...
I'm sorry, but that is the law.
That's the law, lady. How you gonna raise a baby, Lieutenant Dan? You ain't got no income. Wow. The baby's like, what the fuck? What's going on?
Look, Your Honor, she's not like an automobile or an icebox or a piece of furniture or something you buy on time, and then when you can't keep up the payments, they take it away from you. Now sit still and be a good girl. Anyone could give up those kind of things. But I ask you, Judge, how can you give up your own child? And she is our child just as much as if she'd been born to us. No, Daddy's
It's a very small echo, Kaiju, just a tiny little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's a very, very minor. Just started happening just now.
Look, Judge, we've had her over a year now. Why, we've walked the floor with her when she had the colic. We've lost nights of sleep worrying every time she cut a tooth. We've gone through everything. Everything that real parents have with one of their own. Ask Miss Oliver here about the inspections we've had to have. Her weight charts, her vaccination certificates, her toys, her dresser, her toothbrush. They come around regularly and check up on all those things to see if we're taking care of her properly. How many real parents could keep one of their own and go through that? And you sit there and say it's a matter of routine for you to take her away from us.
Please, Mr. Adams.
Sit down, Mr. Adams.
I'm sorry, Judge. But, well, you see, we weren't as fortunate as most people.
What are you talking
we
about?
had one of our own, only.
You had a huge
You don't know
inheritance.
how badly my wife wanted a child. It wasn't so important to me. I don't know, I suppose most men are like this, but children never meant a great deal to me. Oh, I like them all right, I suppose, but... Well, what I'm trying to say is, Your Honor, the first time I saw her, she looked so little and helpless. I didn't know babies were so little.
And now look at her. Look
And
at
when
her
she took hold of my
fucking
finger and
thigh is
held
this
onto it,
thick.
she just sort of walked into
She's
my
built like
heart,
a brick
Judge,
shit
and
house.
she was there to stay. I didn't know I could feel like that. I'd always been, well, kind of careless and irresponsible. I wanted to be a big shot. I couldn't work for anybody. I had to be my own boss, that sort of thing. Now here I am standing in front of a judge pleading for just a little longer so that I can prove to you I can support a little child that doesn't weigh quite 20 pounds.
Come on, Judge. Use your magic law. Use your law of magic,
Not
dude.
only for my wife and me, I'm asking you to let us keep her, Judge. It's for her sake, too. She doesn't know any parents but us. She wouldn't know what had happened to her. You see, there's so many little things about her, and nobody would understand her the way Julie and I do. We love her, Judge.
Who's crying in the chat
Please
right
don't
now?
take her away from us. Look, I'm not a big shot now. I'll do anything. I'll work for anybody. I'll beg. I'll borrow. Please, Judge. I'll sell anything I've got until I get going again.
Dude, just tell him to check on the
She'll
baby
never
every
go
month.
hungry and she'll never be without clothes. Not as long as I've got two good hands to help me.
I'm saying, Tonebach, come on, Judge. What's her name again? Kaiju, remember what her name is? Trina, I think?
Trina, yeah. I was gonna say Tina, but Trina.
That's what I'm saying, Dix.
Does he come home with her?
Sans baby? Or with baby? Thank you, Daniel. That's what I'm saying. You know what? I read in the law just early this morning that I completely forgot about. What's he got there? Is it a baby in his arm? Or is it Burger King?
It's his hat over his chest, I bet.
I hope it's Burger King. And the baby. Oh my god! Guys, clap it up in the chat. We have Babby. Babby's home, dude. Brian, that is an Apostle Bopper, dude. Because that baby is thick. Thank you, KD. That's what I'm saying, dude.
She's yours, dear.
No, Dix!
Ours, none forever.
It's gotta be. I still think the baby's deaf.
It could be death.
Nothing can ever take her from us now.
It doesn't speak yet. It's only a year old. It's probably still to figure out, I guess. But you'd think they would know by now, but who knows? I'd be snapping hell fingers in baby's ear. Thank you, Shiva Jones. Okay, she's hella older now, so time has really passed here. Hey,
Not
right,
as
Dix.
thick though anymore. Stretched out.
You better hurry up, Daddy. Mommy will be home any minute now.
Yeah. Well, look, dear, you go and watch for her. Let me know when she comes. Huh?
Look at this fucking crib they got going here now. Looks mad nice. So what did he start doing for a
So
living?
she can hear, obviously.
Ain't she a beauty?
So I was wrong.
Yo, shout out to fucking Applejack, dude. Still nannying it up.
But now, well, let's get the presents, quick.
What is it, Christmas?
Oh, here she comes. We'll get them later.
Yeah, mommy the fucking bread maker? They pretty much did, Dix, yeah. Applejack, totally the third in their poly marriage. He pretty much is, dude. I have no problem with that. They need Applejack. Katie, they need Applejack. Wow.
Where is everybody?
Can't trick a trickster, dude.
Trina! Trina? Where can everybody be this time of day?
She's letting him have it.
Surprise! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, darling.
Wow, that's so sweet.
Oh, thank
Come on, sit down.
you.
Trina's gonna make a present.
I'd almost forgotten today was my birthday.
This is from Daddy.
Daddy?
Uh-huh.
What we got here?
Why, Roger, I always wanted one like that.
Beautiful. Where's the money coming from?
Darling.
I'm
Look
glad you like
after-
it, darling.
And this is from Uncle Applejack.
Shout out to Applejack, to God.
Dad? Oh, I think I can guess what this is. Oh, it's beautiful, Applejack.
I always figure a person can't have too many handkerchiefs.
Thank you.
1941, guys. I don't even have one handkerchief.
And this is from me.
You guys in the chat have handkerchiefs? I know Kaiju has handkerchiefs. He's a man of class and refinement.
Wow, dude, I use bandanas.
Close enough.
Same thing, really, but to me at least.
I got you a record because you love records.
Ah, so sweet.
And because you and Daddy love each other so much.
Oh, Trina, that's sweet, darling.
Don't break it.
Come on, let's play it. See how it goes.
Very progressive, Dane, yeah. Constantly referring to biological parents as real parents.
Dinner's ready. Come and get it or I'll throw it in the creek.
Oh, this is wonderful. Dinner in my own home and I didn't have to cook it.
Who are you kidding, dude? This is Applejack you're talking about. Do you ever cook around here?
Well.
Woo.
Okay. Food porn. In the middle of the film. Gross.
Damn, they shredded that chicken.
They went in, dude. It's birthday chicken. Some saying, I got you a record. Susan to play when it all goes wrong.
What'd you do in school today, Don?
Oh, I almost forgot I was choosed. I'm going to be in the Christmas play.
Christmas
Child
play?
actors.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to sing in the carols.
Uh-huh.
Why, Trina, that's wonderful. It'll be fun making you a caroler's costume.
I don't need any costume. Nobody sees me.
Nobody sees you.
All I have to wear is a clean dress and some sneakers.
Sneakers?
I'm the echo. I'm away off behind the scenes. You only hear my voice. Miss Hopkins says it gives a faraway sound, like angels in heaven.
Oh.
Dude,
Well,
this
why do you
kid
have to
is
wear the
fucking
sneakers?
adorable.
The sneakers is so I'll be quiet. I have to walk up in the sky behind a cloud and take a big star with me. Then when I get over the manger, I stop. And then the angels sing. And when my turn comes, I sing the echo. Then I sneak off quietly. And next year, when I'm big, I get to be an angel and wear an angel suit. I'll get seen then.
It's a lot of lines for that. A lot of lines for that
You'll
kid.
get seen then, darling.
Is it a long time until next year, Daddy?
Oh, no, darling. It'll be here in no time at all.
For a kid's a long time. Guys, she's the most fun part in the fucking play, right? Can we agree on that? Like, I'm supposed to feel sorry for her for not being seen on stage, but she gets to climb on the top and drop a star down. That sounds super
Why?
sick.
What happened to the lights? Shh. Did you see the lights go out?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
you.
So Applejack went off and lit the cake. Welcome back, Diane. When did you leave? Me too, Applejack. Wow, that's amazing. Very cute, Diane. Yeah, when did you leave? So basically, Roger, the father, had to prove to a judge, essentially, that they could take care of this kid. Almost lost the kid. It's an adopted kid, Diane. They went and adopted a kid because they couldn't have a baby after all. Took good care of it for a year, and he was on probation. But then he lost his job, essentially. So they're going to take the baby away because he didn't have any income. But he fought for
I think it was, you said Audrey's seen this, right?
Yeah, Apples has seen it. Yeah, Audrey,
But the way that she's been talking about it, I would have swear that the judge would have said no.
Yeah, for real. Well, it could still go terribly wrong.
Still plenty of time for that.
Plenty of time. What how far we're going to jump ahead in the future. So now the child is like, you know, like 5 years old or so, Diane. So we've jumped quite a lot forward in time.
Yeah, the kid's like 6 or 7, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's in school. There's Applejack. I'm saying, it's in the movie now. It's about to end it, right? Happy ending. Okay, what if the fake out, guys? What if the kid survives and Applejack dies? That'd be worse. Oh no!
Oh no!
The star!
I see what's gonna happen.
No apples! Can I get some fucking crying goose emojis, Apples, please?
Did she forget the star?
Ash! She's not that high up.
Oh, okay.
She's the best part in the fucking play for sure. That's fucking adorable. That's fucking adorable. Trina? Let's go.
Keep seeing that crying goose.
Mom's crying. The production value is just fucking sick in this play, dude.
We had plays like that growing up in school.
Really? That's sick. I never did.
Yeah. Not exactly like this, but we did stuff like this.
That's an understatement, Bones. Welcome aboard, Bones.
Left the star.
No!
Oh shit!
Yo, it's all good.
I thought that was it.
I spoiled everything.
No, you
now
didn't.
Miss Hopkins won't let me be an angel next year.
Are you good?
Yes, she will, darling.
Certainly.
Yes, I was talking to her. She said you did fine.
Sure. Well,
You did great. Can we hear it for Trina, guys?
Honest?
Honest.
You did good, Trina. Come on. Cut yourself some slack.
Gee, I don't know what people do without Christmas.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, I didn't know what we'd do without you, honey.
Oh my god. Kaiju, I was so nervous the whole scene.
I know.
No
I'm
apples.
really expecting something tragic to happen.
I hope Apple's just faking us out.
I think that she is. Apples is a girl, right?
Apple is a girl. Apple's also a notorious troll.
Okay, I think that Apples is faking us out at this point.
Oh no, but we know that something terrible happens in the future. Like Dix points out,
Well,
they gotta get a divorce for some reason. Old school pen writing.
Like Applejack hits him with a car?
Okay. Seemed like yesterday that our little Trina was in her first Christmas play. So time is traveling now, so... I wonder how much time has passed. How old are we now?
We need another one.
Okay, from Mrs. Rogers Adams. Okay, to the woman that gave him the baby in the first place. Friend of the family, essentially. Never did explain where their income comes from now. I was just assumed that maybe, Roger was right and that the paper did pick up after all. Oh no, what did you read here? Less than 3 weeks ago, Trina was here looking to Roger and me for love and shelter and food and clothing with the helplessness of the very young. Now she does not need us.
What?
What? I'm missing something here. Did I misread that? A sudden, brief, hopeless illness, and she was gone.
What?
Nothing can ever take Trina away from us. We said that day so long ago. Oh no. Rest in peace, Dix. She got sick and passed away.
I don't understand. They didn't explain it.
She got sick, dude.
They just wrote a letter to her and then that's just it?
It's merciful, Kaiju. I'd rather it just be a fucking letter, dude. I don't want to see that shit happen.
I guess it being a movie, I expected them to show that she was sick.
Yeah, again, I think they did it to be merciful, as I had to guess, to the audience. Dick says sick. Sick of this garbage, maybe. Sick of this fucking movie. Playing with our heartstrings.
Okay, admittedly, I knew it was coming. I had to know it was coming.
Since the night of her death, we have been like strangers to one another. I don't know what to do. It seems as if there is nothing between us anymore. I've tried to talk to him, but he does not wish to listen. He is punishing himself, perhaps. Not realizing that he is also punishing me. No. So sad, so true. Happens all the time, guys. Again, be patient with yourselves, be patient with your spouses, be kind to each other, be kind to yourself first and foremost. Especially if you're hurting, that's when you need it the most. That's where it's most easy to attack yourself. Oh my god. Somebody at the door?
Would you please stop that door from banging?
Damn, this is some fucking dark shit, dude. Marriage 0, sad 10, dude. Katie with the fucking basic. No, Diane. Not just a Christmas play. Next scene is letter about her dead. Yeah, I think that was sort of, you know, we kind of saw them kind of raise a child.
I wish you wouldn't go out.
In the good times.
I've got to get out of here, get some fresh air.
Isn't that someone downstairs? Someone at the front door.
Well, go down there and open the damn door, lady.
Oh, dig the cigarette holder at the case.
Yeah, kind of nice.
Class. We brought another one for you.
No, Katie.
May I use your phone, please? Our car's stalled, and I'd like to call a taxi. It's right here on the desk if you'll just walk around.
Isn't that fucking... Looks like... What's her name? Molly.
I saw your light burning, and we're in such a hurry.
She's gonna murder her and try to keep the kid.
Oh. Plot twist. This one has a dial. This is a year later. No, I'm sorry. Because the last film was made in 1940, but took place further in the past.
Like this. I do hope we can get one. Tommy's in the Christmas play.
Yo, shut up, lady.
I hope we don't get late, Mommy.
Well, dude, we can drive you.
Our car's right out in front. I'll drive you over if you like.
Oh, that's very kind of you, but wouldn't be too much trouble. It's not too much trouble. Come, dear.
Come on, come along,
Can't
dude.
start the car, the battery's dead. I'll have to crank it.
Let's go crank it. Crank that soldier. No, Diane, no Willie Loman, dude. No Willie Loman. That was Tonebox's first thought as well. They're gonna kill the lady and keep the kid. Yo, Connors, this movie's too sad now, dude.
You hope we're not late, Mama.
You're a little bit late. I can hear music.
I can't thank you enough.
Those are the same
If you only
sneakers
knew
that
what
their
these
daughter
things
had to
mean
wear.
your child.
Yeah, I think so too.
And he walked the same way.
Yeah, it's
Let's
heartbreaking.
get out of here.
He's like, I heard that. Let's book, toots.
Roger. What's the matter?
Gonna go drink?
Yep.
No, Roger. Roger, why are you so...
Then they're gonna drive and they're gonna crash.
No, she's going home without him.
Roger.
I'm not coming home. I don't ever want to see anything or anyone that reminds me.
All right. Goodbye.
People are weird, guys, especially when they're in pain. That's why you gotta be patient with people, even if they're acting crazy. Because people act all kinds of ways when their emotions conflict with their, with their higher mind.
Sang love's refrain together.
Because you can literally have infinite kids. Like, what's the problem here? Oh, yeah, she can't eat. Yeah, where's Cracker Jack, Katie? Where's Applejack? He can fix things. We haven't seen him in a while. They haven't explained that. Who cares about these sad sacks? This movie should cut to Applejack on a beach surrounded by hookers. Maybe that's what he's doing right now. I don't know. I like this movie, Brian. I like this one more than the last one. But maybe I'm just sat for a sad story. I like it more than the comedies. Last one was fine, though. This one I like more. It's got more, again, the directing is more interesting in any case. That's kind of what I look for. Cinematography. So she's flashing back inside of a flashback. I'm sorry, no, this is her in the modern day. You don't like it, Brian? So here's Applejack.
Here's your ticket.
I think the story's a little bit easier to follow than His Girl Friday, but I like the plot of His Girl Friday a little better.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more fun. Let's put it that way. It's a hell of a lot more fun.
Did you decide which ones you're going to keep and which ones you're going to leave for him?
Funny, Applejack. I can't seem to divide them. They belong to both of us. Guess I'll just leave them.
While I was listening downstairs there, I could remember just as clear the first time I ever saw you.
He's gonna fix the marriage, guys.
Roger brought you into the bulletin and
Applejack.
I was cussing and pounding that old machine. Gee, you didn't know we was all going to get to know each other so well then, did you?
Would you get the rest of the things out of the bedroom for me, please?
Come in half, says Dix. Cut all the records in half.
In a freak turn of events, Applejack tells him that he'll be their giant baby.
That could work. Again, he could fix the marriage somehow. It's kind of a mean tone box. Yeah, I like the way this film looks more. My big problem with the last movie was not that it wasn't funny. It was kind of bored me a little bit. It was kind of the same shtick the whole time. But I enjoyed it. This one is a little more dramatic. I like it. But each their own, of course.
I don't blame you, Julie. I don't blame you at all. You should leave me. Why did you say it, honey? It's all true. I haven't done any one of the big things I plan to do for you. But right where we started, I'm still struggling. I've let you down all around, honey.
Nah, you're doing all right, Roger. You were a good dad and stuff.
All I needed to make it 100% was for you to leave me. And I can't think of a reason in the world for you not to. I'm licked, Julie.
You're not licked, Roger. It's just us. We're licked as far as our being together is concerned. When something really came along that hit us hard enough, we couldn't face it together.
You still can, Julie.
I needed you an awful lot these last few days. But you've been miles away. I've been entirely alone. Right here in this room with you.
I know, dear.
Doesn't want to express himself. So sad. No apples.
I wish
How small Applejack's tie is.
He'd been wearing that small tie this whole movie.
Just hasn't worked out.
Because that was the fashion of the time.
Oh, it did work out, Julie. Things were wonderful until this happened to us.
Just take 5, guys. Take a week off.
Just haven't been able to think straight the last few days. She was never sick before, and then all of a sudden it was all over. If there was only some way that people could know a few days ahead what was going to happen.
Dick says the Applejack lore in the chat. I can take that as my head
She
canon.
asked me for a quarter, and I wouldn't let her have it. And she asked me to take her to the movies, and I said, no, run along, I'm too busy.
I know. It was the same with me. I was trying on her angel costume, and she was so excited she couldn't stand still. I scolded her. I said, I'll never try another dress on you again.
Yikes.
I never did.
That parenthood's tough. Guys, a little aside here.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh.
Who's calling for what? For her, huh?
Hello. Miss Oliver.
Oh, Shiva Jones.
It's a very strange thing, Mrs. Adams. But we have a little boy who is just 2 years old.
Oh, no. Hell no. Don't end on this note.
Well, it's the oddest thing. He's the exact image of the youngster you asked for when you first wrote to me.
Don't end on this note.
I have that old letter here in front of me now. Curly hair.
They ain't ready for that. That's not a good lesson to end on.
Yeah,
This is strictly off the
that's a
record.
bad ending.
Or really, another couple has the right to see him first. But he's such a remarkable baby that I thought
He's 2 years old. He's not a
Mr.
baby.
Adams might take a look.
He's a toddler.
Yes.
So they're thinking here is,
Oliver. Please don't have that other couple see him until we do, will you?
the writers, I guess, are saying that
I won't mind.
they need this child to hold their marriage together, which is, again, it's not a great message to send. I would love this ending as a happy ending, but we gotta see them work through their problems first.
Yeah.
You can't.
He just wanted to fucking separate like 5 minutes prior to that.
They're still in mourning. Give them a moment to heal before you start giving them another fucking kid. But yeah, I can see where they're going with that, but it is not working for me right now.
Well, if he's only 2 years old, I better put up the kid again, hadn't I?
Yes.
I wouldn't want the little
Better
fella
go tell
falling off the
Applejack to get them bags out of the car.
I guess we'd better get out the crib. Since
Guys.
he's 2 years old, he can sleep in this bed, can't he?
My headcanon right now,
We might have to put the chairs
so I was gonna say the end right here.
Over in that corner, I could
Here we
put a
go,
little
the
electric
end, right?
tree.
Okay. Here's my headcanon, guys. They go out to their car and say, Applejack, bring the baggage back in. We're adopting another baby. And he's just like, no, folks, we can't do that. That's madness. And he talks him out of it because Applejack fixes all the problems.
I was thinking the exact same thing, except he says that's fucking stupid.
There you go. Whatever he has to say, dude, that's my headcanon. All right? Again, I love the idea of Apple them getting another kid. That makes sense. They were good parents. But it's a bizarre choice on behalf of the writers to, again, I guess the point they're making is that, having the kid keeps the family together, and they were going to split up. So as an audience, we're happy they get the kid because it keeps them together. But that's not really a good look, I feel like, in 2020. Yeah, Shiva Jones. This is life. The sequel to this movie is a horror movie, says J-Bomb, with the new boy getting haunted by the old girl's ghost. Now, I know you're half joking, J-Bomb, but I know why you said that. Because I think we were all thinking it. Right? That last scene where she calls them was mad creepy. Kaiju, your thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that whole scene with her in the room and being like, we have another little boy for you, and it's a weird coincidence. He's the spitting image of the boy you asked for. I was like, ooh, Twilight Zone shit. Hella Twilight Zone vibes. Definitely, there's a little horror movie there at the very end. Applejack and Bruce go on a bros night out in Las Vegas and talk about the dumb people they've had to deal with, huh? Yeah, that'd be nice. It's very weird that Cary Grant was a newspaper guy in both films. In the end, mutual financial burdens unite all people, says Diane. It was always about the friends made along the way, huh? In the very ending, huh? I guess, Katie. Your first kid was faulty. Here's another. Now, how about this, Dix? We're talking about headcanons and theorizing on 80-year-old films. When they first adopted the baby, the woman told them the baby was special, and that don't you want to hear about its backstory? They said, no, don't worry about it. Did she know the baby was going to die?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe she was, predisposed to some kind of special illness. Maybe that's why she didn't have any parents. Because of her genetics. Maybe her parents passed away or something. Post credits. No, this is the movie starting again, Diane. My media player sets the loop, so we can kind of discuss it briefly before we move on to the next film. Before we move on to the next film, Brian says, but the thing that killed the movie for me was it going from the Christmas play scene to the death with zero transition. I'm with Kaiju on that one. Yeah, that was unusual. I think that I'm less critical of it as some guys in the chat. I think you guys are right to be critical of that for sure. In my mind, it was, again, to be merciful to the audience and yeah, it didn't really bother me that much.
I feel like we were like the reason why it just doesn't seem right. Like, is that we were so invested in the family at that point that to just not show them caring for the kid while it's sick.
Yeah.
Is a really weird way to transition just by randomly this woman gets a letter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're totally right. In fact, I think we can all agree that it ended very suddenly. Like, for such a long, drawn-out film where we watched Applejack change a baby for like 10 minutes straight, it was very weird that the ending was just like, boom, she's dead. Boom, we're breaking up. Boom, we're getting a new baby. Like, that was pretty crazy. But overall, I liked it. Again, I still feel like I liked it more than His Girl Friday. If only, not because I think it's a better film. Those of you that disagree, I totally understand. It's just I think the comedy doesn't appeal to me as much as the drama. And again, I like the shots in this one. It was more exciting for me visually than the last film was. But I did enjoy the last film as well. To be fair, says Shiva Jones, that was likely too much back then. That would be true, Shiva Jones. Maybe it was just too hard again on the audience emotionally. Maybe they couldn't show that in 1941. A child sick and dying. That would maybe have been too heartbreaking. Probably wasn't a dry eye in the audience as it was. Oh, there you go, Apples. Apples has more headcanon here. Watch for 5 minutes again. You see the bunny and Applejack put the records out. Applejack put the records out to save the marriage. Huh? Serendipitous. Nice little detail there. I missed it. I was busy talking, but I totally believe that. Yeah, that was a pretty awesome movie. Again, I think it really fell apart in the end. I did not agree with the ending at all, but I guess it was a different time. It seemed kind of rushed. Yeah, up next, guys, we're going to be watching...
I actually do enjoy Cary Grant's acting.
Oh, yeah, he was great. Wasn't it crazy? Let's talk before we move on to the next film about how different the characters were. Right? Like, talking about a genre shift from a comedy to a drama. Cary Grant in the first one was a fast-talking, smart-ass, newspaper editor that, was a pretty creepy dude, but in a humorous way. This one was totally sincere, and I bought both performances entirely.
Yeah, but yet he kept the same look. Like, he looks exactly the same, but he's a completely different character, and you don't relate the two.
Very nice effect. And likewise, the female leads were very different characters as well. A lot of fun. So up next, Diane, is we're watching a film called Charade, the last film of the night for our Cary Grant triple feature. We are jumping ahead 22 years. This was in 1941, and Charade is 1963, starring a gray-haired Cary Grant, who's quite a bit older, and Audrey Hepburn. So I'm looking forward to that, guys. I'm going to do a very short break and come right back with that. I will see you guys very shortly. Thank you again, Kaiju, for coming by and hanging out.
Real quick.
Yes.
Before you get started the next one, as much as I'd like to stay for the last one, it sounds like I've got a lot of prep work that I need to do.
I gotcha. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. But you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, unfortunately, I would totally be up for it. You know, I normally would, but I'll lurk and chat for the time being. But I got some stuff I got to take care of now.
Good luck, man. Take care of yourself, and hope things work out okay.
Right on. I appreciate it. I'll message you later. Take care, guys. I'll be in chat, just watching in the background. Nice hanging with you guys.
Yo, thank you so much, dude. It's an awesome night.
Of course, and I'd love to do this again if you want to have me again.
For sure.
Just tonight got fucked up for some. I'm sorry.
Definitely will. No problem. No fault of your own, of course. It's your fault of your own. In fact, I'm quite inspired that you're going to go take care of this.
Yeah. Right on. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Peace out, guys.
Yeah, later.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Kaiju, his commute to work is impacted negatively by all the rioting going on in the West Coast. So he's going to have to get basically ready for work early. Even though it's, right now it's the middle of the night, he's out there getting ready, getting prepared to go out there and get his job done tomorrow morning, basically, which is going to be a hell of a commute for him. It's going to be a lot of stress. So I hope we all wish him the best. It was great having him as a host tonight, guys. Check out twitch.tv/KaijuIsDead. I'm going to put it in the chat so you guys can give him a follow if you guys have been enjoying his commentary so far. Again, really great guy. It's been my pleasure to get to know him over the past couple of years through Twitch. That's why I love streaming so much, is meeting guys like you, like Kaiju, like other friends that have joined us here for Pizza and a Movie. Let me see here. Yeah, again, Kaiju's gonna have to call it a night here because he has to prepare for his work tomorrow. Because if he were to, wait any longer, he'd be hella late because his commute's getting really fucked up.
Up off the floor.
The pincer, Faust. So hopefully we can all wish him the best in that respect. It's gonna be a long night for him. Sounds like.
Wrong duck, dude.
He's gonna be hella exhausted. I was watching the wrong fucking duck. I got outplayed, bro.
I'm going this way, honest.
I'm going this way too, honest.
Okay, let's get things set up here for a charade, guys. 1963.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I live here, that's all.
Dick says, or Mrs. Oliver is plotting all these debts and just wants, let me see here, and just wants the parents to be stuck in the perpetual loop of depression. That could be too. And she really creeped me out. They could really re-engineer this as a horror movie without too much trouble, I feel like.
Personal question.
Guess not.
Have you got a Victrola inside?
Why, yes, of course.
Would you let me hear this one? Otherwise, I'll have to take it home and imagine how it sounds.
Do you have a machine at home?
Episodes, you might not have agreed with the movie's choices, but people's stories don't have to be perfect to be interesting. I feel like my favorite thing about this film was that I found it kind of relatable. It was a lot of sincerity in it that I personally appreciate. A lot of human drama. That said, I do feel let down by the ending. We're getting things set up here now for charade. You guys make my water refills. You guys don't mind? Ooh, the game switched over. I assume it works better if I tap. It's gonna be a hoot and a half.